I love our interpretive dancing.
Yes. Yeah, no, it's always such a vibe with the two of us.
Funny enough, our intro music kind of sounds like one of the songs we're going to talk about today.
It does.
I think we're talking about the same one.
Literally, I always do this backstage because I can't stop thinking about like Serbia in junior year.
Oh my god. I hate it. I hate it so much. Oh my god. My cup. Hello and welcome to The Cup, the currently unnamed podcast where the tea is piping hot and we are ready to spill. I'm Logan Murphy without a creative intro because I didn't think of one.
And I'm Sam Damonte, your fellow friendly non-binary Filipino-Canadian hot mess hailing all the way from Toronto because I just stick to my usual.
Very that. Another Eurovision video, Sam? What? Oh my god. Y'all, I love Eurovision. I need you all to know that. I don't know why we decided to embark on this journey of reviewing every single national final, but we did, and we're committing to it. It's a lot, and it will become a lot very shortly. So countries, please release all of your songs as soon as you can. Okay, thanks. I would appreciate that. But today we are here discussing the 20 semifinalists for Eesti Laul 2022 to decide the Estonian representative for Eurovision 2022. And I will say, this semifinal lineup is great. It's wonderful. It's a good time.
It is a good time. No, it was pretty strong overall. It's very diverse too.
It is. I think a lot of the strength has to do with the fact that they've already gone through a round of qualifying. So these are like the best of the whole bunch of the songs.
Right.
And there were 40 total. We thought about reviewing all 40, but no. No. Especially because most of them have like below a 3.0 rating from what I've seen. So I didn't need to hear all of them. But yes, so we've got 20 songs to dive into, 2 semifinals, a couple of returning Eurovision artists, which makes me excited. And yeah, so we're going to dive into that. But before we get started with that, make sure to subscribe, like, follow, share, follow us on Twitter, do all the things. Because we're just cranking out these Eurovision videos, and y'all are going to want to see when they come out, because they're a lot. So, pretty much is how it goes.
Yes, we had no idea the Eurovision season would already start before 2022. So
we're learning our lesson.
We are.
Maybe next year we talk about a few of them in one video, perhaps.
Perhaps.
Chunk them all together. No. So, like we mentioned a little bit earlier, the Eesti Laul process has already been started. It started back in 2021, not that long ago, but it feels like ages ago. Back in November, they're actually one of the first national final processes to get started. So they had 4 quarterfinals with 10 songs each. Out of those quarterfinals, 5 songs qualify for the semifinals. Now, the interesting thing about Estonia's process is that in each quarterfinal, 3 of the qualifiers to the semifinal are chosen by televoting, and the other 2 are chosen by jury qualification. So they take the 3 songs with the highest televote amounts, and then the next two songs with the highest jury placements, and that's who qualifies for the semifinals. And we'll go through and talk about, like, as we go through each song, like who was a jury qualifier, who was a televote qualifier, and how we think that will affect them moving forward. But overall, shall we dive in?
Let's get into it.
Ooh, fantastic. If I can switch back tabs. So we're going to talk first about semifinal 1. There's no running order at the time that we're recording this video, so we're just going to go in alphabetical order by semifinal. And I believe this song is actually first alphabetically by artist anyway. And we're going to be starting with Alabama Watchdog with the song Move On.
I'm not mad at it.
Really?
I don't know. I kind of like it.
Okay. And why is that?
I mentioned this in a different video, but again, as someone who enjoys Arctic... Okay, actually. Well, sorry. Let me look at my notes again.
Sure.
I live for the music. I love the electric guitars going off and giving everything. Gives me very much Arctic Monkeys.
Mm-hmm.
I don't... Okay. So I've literally only listened to these songs once. So I did not listen to them again today.
Sure.
I've only listened to them like 2 days ago.
Sure.
So I think one of the lyrics there was "Don't stop breaking the truth," which okay. Now that I'm starting to remember it now. I wasn't too crazy. I don't think I was too crazy about like the vocals. But yeah. So I'll take it back and say I'm not mad at it.
So all I wrote for this song is a rock song, groundbreaking. I mean, so this was a jury qualifier out of quarterfinal 3. It didn't have a great running order. It was 9th in the running order out of 10. But yeah, it's just perfectly acceptable and fine.
It's just a rock song.
It is truly just a rock song. The most groundbreaking of the rock songs. I think we could probably move on.
We can move on, indeed.
Great. So next up, I'm very curious your thoughts on this song. So this is Andrei Zevakin featuring Grete Paia, nüüd, saab.
Okay. So it made me think of a specific song, and I only know it because someone else introduced me to this song. So but I finally found it. It gives me if you know the song Null by Harvey.
Yes.
Okay, so it gives me very much that.
Sure.
I love the music. I love Greta in the song. Andre, on the other hand, I wasn't too crazy for.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't too crazy about his vocals, and then when they sing together, it because they have such different tones, it doesn't blend well together.
Okay.
Also, some harmonies would have been nice.
This is wild because we don't normally have such different opinions, but I completely disagree with you. And I kind of love it. It's about damn time. I really like this song. I actually think their vocals together are incredibly strong. I do agree. I wish there was a little bit more harmonizing. There's a little bit, and it's mostly Greta doing the harmonizing and like putting in the work. But I really like them together. I like his vocals a lot, actually. I found myself kind of jamming out to this song a little bit. I find the chorus incredibly catchy, even though it's in Estonian, which is a language that not a lot of people are going to know if it does make it to Eurovision. I don't think it will. I'm going to be honest. There's a few songs in here that I think have a real shot. This is not, unfortunately, one of them, but I do think this song is incredibly strong. Unfortunately, this is also in a very strong semifinal. Like, this semifinal is stacked. And I fear that they'll get lost a little bit. If their vocals are good live, then I could see this doing well. I'm also trying to find where. So they were a televote qualifier in semifinal 2. For reference.
Okay.
But yes, so I really like it. I think it's memorable. I think it's catchy. And I even wrote down, I like it a lot more than I should. So there's that. Next up, I actually lied. There are 3 former Eurovision representatives in this lineup this year, and they are all in this semifinal, which is kind of funny. The first being Elina Nechayeva, represented this year with her song Remedy. You may remember Elina represented Estonia in 2018 with the song La Forza. If you remember the giant dress and the operatic singing, that's Elina. I absolutely love her, and I love La Forza. This song is just ever so generic.
I agree.
I really like it still.
It's all right.
It's ever so generic.
It's all right for me. I kind of got bored through. Yeah. Sorry, I had to be kind of reintroduced to La Forza.
Mm-hmm.
And it is coming back to me. I remember really liking La Forza as well.
Mm-hmm.
I wish there was more of that incorporated in here. I think we were able to hear it a bit at the end.
Yes.
Which I did enjoy that moment. But otherwise, like I wasn't a big fan of this song. The drums also very much confused me as well. At the end, yeah.
I loved the bit of operatic, kind of like the callback to La Forza that we got. Like it's incredibly different because we're going from hearing her singing an operatic piece in Italian to singing a pop operatic ballad in English, which is a very different departure for what most people will know her for. This, I believe, was a televote qualifier. I'd be surprised if it wasn't, because it's her. Yeah, she was a televote qualifier out of semifinal 3 as well, along with Alabama Watchdog. So,
okay.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me in the slightest. People know who she is because she's represented. And I do like the song. It's just ever so slightly generic, and I think she will probably make the final. I don't think she'll win. And if she does, I feel like, unfortunately, Estonia is going to send another kind of lackluster entry, when I think there's a lot of other pretty dynamic songs in here that could actually get Estonia qualified for the final again.
Mm-hmm.
I will say as well, I am an Ukusuviste apologist. I love that man. I thought he should have qualified last year, personally. But that's just me. So he also hosted one of the quarterfinals. I didn't watch it, but I found out he hosted. I was like, hey, Uku. But yes, we move on from Elina to Elysa with the song Fire. And was this on fire for you, Sam?
It was actually. I kind of liked the um. I love her voice. I I love the Latin kind of. It gives me like Latin pop feels, which I enjoy. Her voice gives me kind of Meghan Trainor meets Camila Cabello.
Ooh, okay.
And the only other thing I put here was Bad Bitch Energy, because it's very much that vibe.
Sure.
I also love that she goes off. She goes off in the end, like she puts everything out there at the end. It's not like my pick though. I'm not gonna say I'm a champion for this song, unfortunately, but I like it.
Cyprus has done it better every year for the last 4 years.
I'll agree.
Helen! No. Yeah, no, that's literally all I had to say about that song. Helen Vaata, minu, poole. Please tell me you liked this.
I like it.
Yay! I do too.
I still have my critiques about it though.
Yeah.
So at some point it gave me like thank you next vibes.
A little bit. Well, so the title, I forgot to mention, I also translated the titles that were in Estonian. So this translates to "Look at me."
Okay.
Look at her, Sam.
Oh yeah. With that being said, I enjoyed the music. Actually, I really did like the music. Her vocals, I don't think were the best, but they worked. Although I will say, throughout the song, it did get a little bit one note for me.
Yeah, I also wrote that it was like fairly generic and repetitive, but I didn't necessarily hate that. I actually really liked this song. I also love seeing, because she is, I watched the music videos for most of these as well, so I have a little bit of context like in that regard as well. The one of the ones we've talked about, was the most striking as far as music videos concerned, was actually Remedy, Elina, Nechayeva. That music video, gorgeous, go watch it. But this music video as well, like I also love seeing representation because she is a woman of a certain age. And I love seeing representation in that regard at Eurovision because we don't always get it. And when we do, it's normally Serhat for San Marino singing Say Na Na Na. So I appreciate that it's something other than that. Do I think she will do well in this semifinal? Probably not. Do I think she's lovely and wonderful? Absolutely. And I like this song. So so next up is Kaia-Liisa Kesler with the song Vaikus. I love this song.
I love this song.
It's so fucking good. This is a Eurovision winner in my mind.
In my mind, no, my mind too.
Like what did I wrote? I honestly, all I wrote is this just captivated me.
I was very much captivated as well.
And Vaikus means children.
Okay.
I loved it because I watched the music video, and I think that's honestly what captivated me a little bit. Like, I was fully listening to these songs, taking my notes, making my coffee, and making some food. I fully stopped and watched this whole music video through because it was incredibly engaging. It gave me Proud, Tamara Todevska. A few of these songs gave me Proud. We'll talk about another one later. As far as like the music video is concerned, it was very much so like that. Her music video also, which I loved, had someone who I assume was doing Estonian sign language.
Oh.
Or sign language of some capacity, which I love. Her vocals are just spot on. The video was so captivating. I forgot to mention where everyone else was in things. It's fine. Helen was a televote qualifier, in case you wanted to know. I forgot to mention. It's fine. Elysa was also a televote qualifier. Where's Kaia? Where are you, girl? There. She was actually a jury qualifier out of quarterfinal 2.
That sounds about right.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, no, I didn't really have much negative. I didn't have a negative. I didn't have a negative either. No. I had a lot of positives. I said, I love her voice. Mm-hmm. Powerful, absolutely powerful. The chorus I live for. The background vocalist, I had me. The key change worked for this.
A Eurovision key change that worked? What?
What?
Groundbreaking, truly.
I think in the chorus too, she does like a run that's up there.
Yeah.
In a range, and it gets chromatic at points, and it worked. Like,
absolutely.
I love this song so much, and I am actively rooting this on.
Oh, same. I think she'll qualify out of this as well. It's going to be very difficult. Like, there's good songs that are going to be not qualifying out of this semifinal.
Yep.
We must move on, even though I want to talk about Kaia-Liisa all day. We move on to Merilin Mälk with the song Little Girl.
Let me go. There we go. Okay.
This is fine.
I am going to say the same. It's perfectly fine.
I'm giving out my awards now. I've decided I'm giving every national selection that we talk about, I will be giving out my Perfectly Inoffensive award. And the first ever recipient of the Perfectly Inoffensive award goes to Merilin Mälk. Who knows if I'll remember to do that in future reviews. But yeah, it's fine.
She has a great voice, though. I love her voice.
She has a nonchalant way of singing.
And I
really like. This song was saying a whole lot of nothing for me personally.
I mean, I kind of got the theme of like empowerment.
I did too, but it felt weird given the vibe and the music of the song.
It gives me very much like Anyone by Demi Lovato.
Yes.
Which is a great song.
Amazing.
But yeah, no, because it had me thinking of that kind of diminished Little Girl for me. I love the vibe though.
Yeah.
I wish there was a climax though. There was no climax.
We're staying on the same wavelength the whole time. Where was she? What did she do? Where are you, girl? She was a jury qualifier in quarterfinal 3.
Probably like barely qualified, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
She was probably like saved by the jury.
Well, okay, so the 3 televote qualifiers we'll talk about at the end. I'll go over them overall. The 3 televote qualifiers are very, very obvious and 3 really, really fucking good songs. And then the jury qualifiers are Little Girl and Alabama Watchdog. So, but yeah, it's the Perfectly Inoffensive award. Congratulations, Merilin. Good for you, girl. So next up is our second of the returning Eurovision artists. This is Ott Lepland with Aovalguses. Yes. I didn't know this one, and I have to thank Eurovision World because I was scrolling through their site and I noticed, so he performed in quarterfinal 4. He was a televote qualifier, but he hosted quarterfinal 3. And that's the only reason I knew anything about it. So he represented Estonia back in 2012. with the song Kula. I don't know how he did. I didn't do the research on that. But he has represented at Eurovision before. I love this song.
I love this.
This song. What did I write for this man? Pretty vocals. He's hot. This jazz rock ballad.
Yeah, it's like it almost kind of hits that border of like gospel.
It almost gives me what I wish Tourniquet Kipiani gave. Like, it gave me what I wanted. Mountain. It gave me almost what I wanted that to be. And I think it was aided by the music video, because the music video was very picturesque. He's like walking through this like mountainous like cliff area. But no, I really like this.
I had nothing but good things to say about it. I think my only critique wasn't even that much of a negative. But like my only like mild critique is that I wish I was able to hear kind of that more of his range, because it's like mid-range and then like up and then it goes up there. I wish we got to hear below the mid-range.
And Aovalguses, I'm saying that wrong, and again, I'm sorry. Like, it translates to "in the light."
That sounds about right, actually, for this song.
Right.
It matches.
It very much so does. But yeah, I like this song a lot.
I really like the song a lot.
If it won, I wouldn't be mad.
I wouldn't be mad either.
I wouldn't be mad.
No.
So we go from Ott to actually our third prior representative at Eurovision. And obviously, if any of these other people have represented at Eurovision, please let us know, because again, ignorant American here and ignorant Canadian there, and we don't know all the things yet.
Uncultured.
We're learning.
We are learning.
I needed to get close to the microphone so people know that I am not well versed in Eurovision knowledge yet. So
and even worse. So
yes. So next up is Stig Rästa with the song Interstellar. Stig Rästa actually represented in 2015 with his wife, Elina Born. One of my favorite Eurovision songs of all time, Goodbye to Yesterday. They placed 6th, I believe it was 7th.
Oh.
The 7th in 2015.
Good for them.
Right? This song is fucking cool.
I love this song.
It's fucking cool. Like, it gives like every male pop, slow pop ballad-ish sort of thing of the last like 10 years, but every single like good thing in one song.
His, you know what? I didn't have much critique about this either, because when I was listening through the entire set list, Interstellar kept on running through my head. Which is obviously a good thing. His voice gives me Bono. He sounds he sounds a bit like Bono, which I'm not mad at.
I love, given the context of Goodbye to Yesterday, this song is so different. Yeah. Like, so completely different.
The theme of it kind of gives me very Maps.
It does give me Maps, Leslie Roy.
It gave me that. It gave me like heartstrings. It tugs on the heartstrings kind of thing.
Leslie. I'm still sad. I will be sad for a while.
Leslie Roy definitely did deserve a lot better.
Leslie Roy deserved the world. Yeah. Maybe not the win, but the world. So we come to our last song in semifinal 1. And this is Triin, Niitoja, and Frants Tikerpuu with the song Laululind, which is Songbird.
I actually love the song too.
Me too! Oh my god, it's so good.
It's really good.
This is a duet done properly.
Yes, absolutely.
This is like, I literally wrote, I'm really liking this a lot. Like, it was so good. The music video, I think especially, is what captivated me a little bit more, because it starts with this broken songbird like statue, and it's like the two of them singing in opposite parts. Like, she's in her car while it's raining, of course, and he's inside mopey and depressed, and then there's flashbacks to all these good times. He's shirtless for like half the video, which is a good thing. Was not mad at that. But no, like, their voices complement each other so well. I love this song.
Yeah, no. I feel like Frants sounds like a BTS member. I'm not mad
my
at
God,
him,
stop
but,
that.
like, sounds like he has the same voice as a BTS member.
Not this.
My only critique is that when they come in with the harmonies, it's not as tight as it should have been.
Yeah, I agree.
But when they sing together, it's great.
Yeah. Also, forgot to mention, Ott Lepland was a televote qualifier in quarterfinal 4. I kind of talked about that a little bit. Where's good old Stig? Stig Rästa was also a televote qualifier in quarterfinal 1. Ooh. And then Triin and Frants were a televote qualifier in quarterfinal 2. They're actually last in that lineup, so good for them.
Good for them.
But yes, I like this song a lot. This semifinal is difficult because it's much stronger, in my opinion, than the other one. I think there's going to be some good songs that are robbed out of this semifinal, and I'm mad about it.
Absolutely.
But alas, we move on, and we're going to talk about the semifinal 2 competitors for Eesti Laul, starting with Anna Sahlene, Champion.
I fucking
love this song! Oh! This is Eurovision at its finest.
Yes.
This is Eurovision at its best. God, I love this song so much.
Yeah, I wrote quite a lot about this. So great voice. I love the self-empowerment. I'm living for the background choir. It gives bad bitch energy. The bridge of the climax, chef's kiss. It was powerful all around. And I did put my one critique, which is it could use a smidge less autotune.
I agree.
But this is a strong entry.
Yes. It's repetitive. I put repetitive and generic in the best possible way. This is the song that gives me the upbeat version of Proud. This is my upbeat Proud. And she was a televote qualifier in quarterfinal 3.
Rightfully so.
Yeah, so the qualifiers out of semifinal 3, the televote were Champion, Remedy, and another song that we'll talk about later. And then the jury qualifiers were Little Girl and Alabama. Like, I really hope this does well. I would be very happy to see this represent. I think this is a song that could do very, very well on the Eurovision stage.
Yep. No, I agree with that too. I could see it potentially winning. I don't know if it beats Ranella. But it does hold its own. It holds its own.
All right now. I see you. I recognize you. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh boy. Black Velvet with the song Sandra.
I don't like the vocals. I
I want to start, because I know you didn't watch the music videos.
I didn't.
I want to start by saying this music video is incredibly perverted, like in every possible way. The music video is literally the three guys as like casting agents, casting for this Sandra character, and then it's a bunch of like half-naked women doing like various things.
Okay. No.
I have never seen a song on Eurovision World ranked below 2 stars. And this song has a 1.9.
I would give lower than that.
I would give it like 0 stars.
Yeah. I'd give it like 0.25 because
it's creepy. Most. It's gross. How this qualified, I'm not sure. Honestly, it was a televote qualifier of all fucking things.
No.
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 I'm not gonna bother with my critiques because it's okay. So we move on to
Boamadu Mitte, which is not for long.
Okay. I do remember this now. This was actually the very first song that I listened to.
Oh, fun.
I didn't write much about this either. I love the energy. Mm-hmm. I love the music. Not too crazy about the vocals.
I'm right there with you.
I think it's a rock song.
Groundbreaking.
It's just a rock song.
It is quite literally a rock song. And I don't think it's bad.
It's not bad, but it's not great.
It's not memorable for me. And we'll talk about a few memorable ass rock songs in a future national selection video. Finland. Because some of those are pretty good this year. Of course. This was my runner-up for the Perfectly Inoffensive Award in this video. The vibes are cool. The bridge I thought was really interesting, the way that they sort of like changed up the melody a lot and sort of brought it into this different genre almost, but kept it rock. But it was fine. Perfectly fine.
Yeah.
They were, I believe, a televote qualifier as well. Let me look. Should have written these down actually. They were a televote qualifier.
Okay.
But in quarterfinal 1, which wasn't very competitive, the only like truly good song in my opinion is Interstellar that came out of that quarterfinal. So, but we move along to Evelyn Samuel with the song Waterfall.
So this was the second song I listened to after Boamadu. After Mitte Quacks.
Quacks. I'm sorry, people of Estonia. I'm
very
so sorry, people of Estonia.
But I love how different this is.
Really?
I actually really like this song.
I don't. Don't.
I don't know, because it's so like trippy for me. Mm-hmm. She's got a unique voice. Her voice
is great. I will say her voice is phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know if I want anyone to be a waterfall for me, Sam.
That's fair.
The lyrics, the vibe, the message just felt weird. And I'm not even really sure what it was. Mm-hmm. But it was just like kind of weird. And I wasn't vibing with it.
For me, I kind of enjoyed that weirdness of it. I said that, again, she has a unique voice and it kind of stands out from the rest of them. I love the chorus. The layering between the two melodies, I was living for.
The production on this song, I would say, is really good, and her voice is really good. I would agree with that.
I think this is the one song that I put going on a journey vibes. It gives me because it took me for a ride.
Sure.
My one critique that I put that is that it did get a bit one note, despite everything that went on in it.
Yeah. Yeah, it just wasn't for me. Yeah. Next up is Jaagup Tuisk, a hot man with the song Kui Vide, which is If Only. I really like this song.
This is a strong entry. I really like this song.
So the difficulty is I like so many of these songs.
Yep.
This is really cool. I think it's the best word I can describe it. The music video is a little trippy, so it's like he's going on this like forest journey to find this beautiful woman because heterosexuality. Because it is what it is. But no, the song is like the vibe is like if I only like had wings and could like fly to you and we could be together and beauty and harmony and heterosexuality and all that shit.
So I put a lot.
Oh.
Well, actually, I wouldn't say a lot, but like I put a decent amount.
Love it.
I was very intrigued. This song was. I think this is the one song that I said intriguing.
Yeah.
The violins, it gives that haunting element of it. And
this is probably my favorite instrumentation out of any song.
Yeah, I would say the same. He has an amazing voice. His falsetto, I absolutely love. I also said on a journey vibes because I very much got that from this. I think the one critique that I put is that when there's like the moments of silence and then he comes in, it's a bit awkward.
A little bit, yeah. I would agree with that completely.
Nonetheless, very good song.
Very solid.
Very solid.
Which is kind of the vibe I would say overall of these 20 songs. Like, there's really not a horrible song other than Sandra.
Yeah.
Like, even the songs that I like didn't put on my list, I still think are like pretty decent.
Yeah.
Next up is an enigma. That's what I'm gonna call this song. It's Jairis, I'm gonna say Black Suta, which translates, Sam, if you wanted to know. Black Suta translates to without clapping.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm not okay, so I actually like this song.
I do too.
I really like this song. It's on its own lane compared to like, completely on its own lane, because this is like the one like rap song, if you want to call it that. I would absolutely call it that. I was all for it. The like, fact that the vibes were immaculate. He has an amazing flow.
Would you believe me if I told you that this was a jury qualifier?
Really?
Yep.
I could see this more being a televote qualifier, but
absolutely, this is the one I was most surprised by.
I was surprised, not mad at it, but
no, the only thing I wrote, I think I like Estonian rap.
Right?
I completely agree with everything you said. The flow was really cool. The music video, he's like getting a haircut at one point, but he wears a hat in every other scene of the music video, and I was like, why are we wearing a hat? Why are we getting a haircut if we're wearing a hat?
No, I do remember seeing that, because when listening to it on Spotify, it gives you like a 3-second clip of the music video on a loop, right?
Yeah.
So I was able to get a music video out of this, supposedly.
Yeah, the music video vibe is kind of cool.
It matches the song kind of thing.
This song is 2.5 minutes, and it flew by.
It did. It really did, and I wish it didn't.
This is a song that won't win. I don't think it has a shot to win, but I would love to see this in a Eurovision lineup, just to see how it would do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
You know the vibes it kind of gives me? I got very much Lie to Me.
Lie to me. Come on.
Lie to me,
baby, come a little closer. Lie to me. I love that song.
It's one of my favorite Eurovision songs.
I love Nicholas Joseph.
Give me a chance, Nicholas Joseph, if you're out there.
My God, literally, he's so hot. Oh my God. I listened to that song this morning, actually. It came on my Spotify shuffle.
Love that for you.
I kid you not. It was this song, and then Proud, and then Love Injected, and then Maps. That's how I started my day today.
That is a hell of a pick-me-up.
It's a great, I got a pick-me-up. I got told that I should be proud. I had some love injected in me, and then Leslie Roy.
Right.
Great start to my day, honestly.
Amazing start.
Oh, we've got 4 more songs to talk about. We flew through this one, too.
We really did.
We're getting better at kind of flying through these.
We are.
Which I love. So we're going to talk about Mayan with the song Minute 2, which means crazy or mad. Like that sort of vibe. This is fine.
I liked it.
I like it. What sets it apart for me is the combination of Estonian and Spanish.
Yeah.
That really stands out to me, but otherwise, unfortunately, it's just kind of a generic pop song. And I
Yeah. No, it definitely stands out to me because it's got a different vibe than the rest of them, where it's kind of got that kind of Latin kind of influence in it, which I really like. It gives me very much like a woman by Doja Cat.
Woman. Yes, it actually, yeah, it very much so does.
It gives me very much that kind of vibe. I love her voice. I love the bridge, like with the climax, is probably my favorite part of the song.
Absolutely.
I love the harmonies at the end. And this is one of those other songs I wrote, Bad Bitch Energy.
Yes. She was a televote qualifier, I believe. No, she was a jury qualifier.
Oh.
Gagatondra. Okay. Work.
But I can see it doing pretty well in a televote too, so.
Yeah, absolutely. So, third to last is Minimal Wind featuring Elizabeth Tiffany with the song What to Make of This. And for a while in this song, I didn't know what to make of this.
I knew what to make of this. And I kind of really like this song.
It grew on me. It definitely grew on me.
I don't know. It's the vibes of it because it's the vibes whenever the music I listen to, this is very much like in that kind of wheelhouse.
Sure, yeah.
And it's kind of what I very much gravitate towards.
Sure.
Kind of that bluesy feels meets like Dangerous Woman by Ariana Grande.
Sure.
She sounds like Meghan Trainor, which I'm not mad at.
A little bit.
I love her voice.
Her voice is great.
I wish that we were able to hear more of her though. Because
I hope if this somehow wins that there's a revamp with more lyrics almost.
Yes. I agree.
What I will say, because I don't think you watched the music video. So this music video starts and it's her and this very attractive man and they're looking at each other. And I was like, oh no, heterosexual.
Oh, this is it was like a bar scene kind of thing.
But
right?
wait! So then the guy is like giving her eyes about this other person sitting in the corner. And then this other woman comes over. They all start playing Scrabble for some reason.
I do remember seeing that.
And then Elizabeth Tiffany and the secret mystery woman run off together with their Scrabble board. And I'm like, gay? Gay! Gay! And it made me very happy. It made me so happy! I was like, yes, gay! So I automatically put this like a few rungs higher because gay.
So I think I wrote the most about this song.
Wow, okay.
So I said I love the use of the electric guitar. I mentioned that she sounds like Meghan Trainor, which I'm not mad at. Mm-hmm. I love her voice is like no other. I love her voice so much. It's very velvety and smooth. I love the electric guitar solo. The second half I was living for. Mm-hmm. It gives me very much like Make It Rain, if you know that song.
Yes. No, totally.
My one critique is that the guitar could be toned back a bit because in that ending, I believe it's like Elizabeth is going off on those vocals, and so is the guitar.
She's going off, and yet is somehow getting drowned out.
Yeah, I was actually gonna say that. Yep.
Yeah. But gay. I love it. I don't think we're gonna have as many gays this year as we did last year, because last year we had like 5.
We had a good amount last year.
There were like 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Leslie, Jonggu, Yendrik, Måneskin, Montaigne. I'm forgetting someone else. But...
Vasil.
Well, Vasil, Daddy Vasil, of course.
Also, one of the members of Daddy
is pansexual. Period. That's who I was forgetting. I think his sister.
It is his sister.
Yes, because I know it's sister, wife, 3 friends.
Yes.
And baby number 2.
Number 2?
She was pregnant on the Eurovision stage.
I thought that was their first, though. I didn't know they had another.
I'm pretty sure it was their second.
Okay.
Because they had their first during Think About Things.
Oh, yeah.
And then their second was during 10 Years, I think.
Yes.
I don't know. We love Daddy Frere.
We love Daddy Frere.
His album. I'm excited to talk about the Icelandic songs when they come out. Like, I'm very excited. All right, second to last, Pure Mood, I think is actually how you say it. And Shira with Golden Shores.
Okay.
This is fine. I see a lot of people loving this song, and I understand why.
Me too. So this is the last song that I ended up listening to.
Oh, okay.
And I forgot it.
Ooh.
Yep. It screamed forgettable to me.
Forgettable.
Yep.
Yeah.
They have great voices though.
Golden
talented.
Golden shores. Golden shores. I'm like, I don't care about your golden shores. Honestly.
It made me, being the gay and the vulgar mind that I am, it gives me golden showers.
Yeah, absolutely it does. Absolutely.
Yeah, the song doesn't go anywhere, so that kind of drove me away from it. I'm not too keen on this song, so
yeah, it's fine.
Are we good to move on to our very last song?
Yes, we are very good to move on to our last song. Yes! Stefan.
Oh my God.
I have to admit, I've heard this song prior to listening to all of these songs. I
love this song so much.
The fact that there is a genuine chance that we are going to get a country song out of Estonia
Right.
Gagatondra.
I love the video for it too, actually.
Oh, the video is captivating.
It is.
I know we keep saying it, and I'm sorry, but this channel is about objectifying men. Because women get objectified too much, so we're going to be here objectifying the fuck out of men. Sorry, not sorry. He's beautiful.
Yes.
Like,
Please
Stefan, give me a chance. Give me a chance, please. The music video is so cool. The vibe is so cool. We talked about it. Oh, what video was that? That was Norway.
It was Norway, yeah.
Norway, yeah. There's too many of them. They've all blended together at this point for me, genuinely. We talked about it in the Norway video. I love country music. So any sort of country music or country-esque music coming out of a Eurovision like national selection is just so exciting for me. And I was very happy with this song. This is a great fucking song. This is currently the odds favorite as well, which makes me really happy.
It makes me really happy. So
it's great.
Yeah, I didn't have a single negative to say about this song. Excuse me. I love the country vibe. It gives me very much Hey Brother.
It does.
Which I'm not mad at. I also put intriguing for this song. Oh my gosh. I love the rasp in his voice. The gravel that he has.
Yes.
Is amazing. Oh, and this is the one song that I put like storytelling. It's very storytelling. And he has amazing runs. I love his runs.
I have no critiques. Literally none. Not a single critique.
Like you literally wrote nothing about this song.
I wrote, it's country. I really love this song. That's all I wrote.
Perfect.
Because I was so captivated by the moment.
Right. No, but this is a really good song, and I wouldn't be mad at this representing. I hope it does well if it does become the Estonian delegation.
If this song wins, this might unseat Ronella.
You think so?
It might. I would have to listen to it even more. It might.
You think this can top Ronella?
Yes. Because this has everything I love in a song too. I don't know. I'm really going to have to it's going to take a lot for a song to beat Sikta for me right now. This song is like right there. There's a couple others from other national finals that are like Calle de la Llorería from Benidorm Fest is like right there if it wins. Yeah. Like, I don't know. All right, Sam, we have come to that time in the program where we give out our points that no one asked for.
Right. Let me just get to my folder real quick.
You are all good.
There we are. Would you like to start or should I start?
Sure, I'll start. Because in the last one we recorded, I think you started. Which
yes.
See, y'all will see this after that one because we're not recording in order. So I had 2 honorable mentions, and they're gonna come as kind of a surprise from what I've been talking about. But again, there were so many strong songs out of this 20 that unfortunately the 2 that fell to my honorable mention were Helen and Jaagup Tuisk.
Oh.
When it came down to it, like I do my rankings. So the way I do mine is I shortlist songs and then start at the top and work my way down. Mm-hmm. And of the songs in my ranking, these 2 were the ones that were left. But I do think they're very good songs, which is why they're my honorable mentions for the program today.
Yeah, no, for me, I compare as I go. So it's like, first song is easy because you can just put it there easily. And then when second song hits, it'll be like, this or this kind of thing.
Sure.
And then third song, it's like,
Sure.
So with that being said, my I actually did put 2 honorable mentions instead of the one I know I said I only put 1, but because this is such a strong
yeah.
These are my 2 honorable mentions. One of them being Waterfall. Interstellar.
Whoa.
Interstellar was my.
Whoa. That's the gag of the season, Sam.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I mean, I understand because I like there's a lot of good songs.
There's a lot of good songs out of this, actually.
Oh my goodness. Okay. I think we're gonna have roughly the same songs, just in a wildly different order, which is typical.
Okay.
We'll see. So my 1 point for the program today goes to Laululind.
Ooh.
I think the duet is just strong. Their vocals are strong. The music video was very strong.
Very nice. My 1 point goes to Kuwait.
Kuwait. Yeah, it's so good. It's good. It's good. It's solid. Wonderful. Solid.
Mm-hmm.
My 2 points. This is gonna be kind of a gag, kind of spooky. Remedy.
Okay.
And I was shocked this song fell as low as it did on my ranking. It's great. She has a very high chance to qualify for Eurovision.
Right.
It's just not my favorite, but because she's already represented Estonia, I think she's got a really strong chance. And a lot of people seem to like this song more than I do. So
I'm sadly not one of those people, but my 2 points actually go to Militu by Mayan.
Ooh, okay.
The vibes were there for me, and like I said, it gives me very much a Woman by Doja Cat, and that's one of my favorite Doja Cat songs. So
I'm gonna have that stuck in my head now. Yes, I love it.
I love it.
So, my 3 points go to Plaksuta.
Yes. Okay.
I like Estonian rap. What can I say?
Right. My 3 points go to Laululind.
Good. Okay. Good.
Yep.
Great song. Lovely. Wonderful.
Amazing song.
Fabulous. My 4 points. This is another one that I'm genuinely surprised fell as low as it did for me. It's Aovalguses.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. And like, I'd be so happy if he won. Like, honest to God, from here up, these are all songs that I'd be more than happy to see win.
Yeah.
Is kind of where I'm at. And not that the other songs on my ranking, the 3, 2, 1, and the honorable mentions, they're fine. And I'd be if they won. But all of these songs from here to the end of my list are songs that I would love to see win. So.
So my 4 points actually go to Elysa with Fire.
Yeah, no, but I understand.
I don't know. Okay, so for me, I always love myself some bad bitch energy, and I very much got that from this song.
Sure.
Yeah, I think she's great.
Like I said, Cyprus has done it better for years.
They have.
That's all I'm gonna say about that. And
yes,
from the
and
rumors that I've heard. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I'm excited once we get to talk about Cyprus.
Well, I was gonna say from the rumors that I've heard, it sounds like we're gonna be getting the same vibe from them again. So, my 5 points go to what to make of this.
My 5 points also go to what to make of this.
Yay! But not Patrick Peterson.
Not Pat. Elizabeth. More so Elizabeth. Tiffany.
No, you left Patrick Peterson from our Latvia.
Oh shit!
Girl, there's always gonna be typos. You're good.
Yes.
I'll put mine back up because they're the same. There we go.
There we go.
we always have one.
My bad.
There's always one. Always one.
But Patrick Peterson, you're great too.
Go check out our Latvia review. It's coming out in a few days when you're seeing this. Yes, 6 points from me. Interstellar.
Solid. Very solid.
Very.
Yeah. My 6 points actually go to Aovalguses.
Very solid.
Right.
Absolutely, yeah. Yep, I believe it. My 7 points, this might gag you. It's Nüüd, saab. Nüüd, saab. I love this song. Okay. I don't know what it is. The vibe is just there for me. Their vocals together for me. I
can see it. I can see the charm in it. I can see the vibes. I really do enjoy the vibes of that song. It's just, it's not this thing. Andrei is just not my taste.
Fair, completely fair.
With that being said, my 7 points actually go to Champion.
Oh no! It's so low on your list. That makes me.
It is.
It's not that low on my list. I'll tell you that. But lovely, beautiful, lovely, fabulous, lovely. My 8 points go to Vaikus.
Okay.
Yep.
That's perfectly fair.
Yep.
So my 8 points actually go to Plaksuta.
I love it. Oh, yay. I love that.
Yes.
I love that.
Yes.
Incredibly solid. Incredibly
solid.
My 10 points go to Champion.
There it is. I love it. So my 10 points actually go to Hope.
So I know what your 12 is, and you know what my 12 is at this point.
Yes.
So my 12 points go to Hope.
And my 12 points go to Vaikus.
Like, honestly, that top 3, like, they're all just really interchangeable for me a little bit. Like,
for me, top five for me.
Any one of my top 7, genuinely. Aovalguses, What to Make of This, Interstellar, Nüüd, saab, Vaikus, Champion, Hope. Any one of those 7 songs, I'd be more than happy to champion at Eurovision.
Right.
Like,
no. Estonia, y'all are doing it right this time.
Estonia, y'all better pick the right one.
You need to pick the right one, Estonia.
There's a couple options. Y'all gotta pick the right one. And we'll talk about it eventually in March when all the songs come out.
Yeah.
Oh, but we've made it through yet another day, another national selection.
Yep.
Oh boy, there's so many more coming out. So yes, in a couple days after you're seeing this video, our Latvia review will be dropping. So make sure to go check that out for Supernova 2022. Spoiler alert, we talk a lot about Aminata. Sorry, not sorry. And as all of the songs get released, we're going to be back here talking. So thank you so much for joining us for yet another installation of the currently unnamed Eurovision series. I keep forgetting to put that in the intro. I'm going to do my best to put it at least in the outro.
Perfectly fine. You're doing great.
As long as it's in there at least once and it's in the playlist. But yeah, go check out all of our Eurovision coverage on the channel, as well as all of our reality coverage. We talk Drag Race. We are going to be talking about a lot of the American reality competition shows coming out very soon. Australian Survivor is coming out very soon as well. So we do a lot of international stuff as well. Obviously, Eurovision is like the most international. But make sure to check us out. Go follow both of us on Twitter, the podcast on Twitter, all of our co-hosts, because we're all great. And with that, Sam, we did it again.
We're about to do it a lot more times, so cheers.
Oh my God. Cheers. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye now.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Thank you so
Goodbye.
much. Bye-bye. Stefan, give me a
Please.
chance.